How is it going, everyone? Sessiion here. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. We have ourselves this time the Hazel Chaos mod Redux. So shout out to Hazel for creating this mode. There is a very simple way to get the modifications installed for the game. If you wanted to go check it out, I would literally just go Google, Duelist of the Roses Chaos mod sort of thing. All the instructions will be presented to themselves. They always impress me when there are new deck leaders and stuff like that, and that they don't have anything to do with the original deck leaders that I've ever seen before in the games. So, here we are. Burglar, Cannon Soldier, or Abyss Flower. That's so complicated. I don't even know. What's this? Beast Fiend, Machine Pyro, Plant Warrior? Okay. So last time when we did the Clovis Redux edition, we went for a wide combination, but primarily a dragon deck because I love me some dragons. We also, we sprinkled in a little bit of warrior and we sprinkled in a bunch of spellcaster. So I'm gonna play this game around, not necessarily trying to use any of those in particular. I just think that personally, in my experience, I don't want to kind of repeat the same deck and playstyle that I usually do in other games, because I just think it's a way that you can go about it. So for now, honestly, I'm kind of feeling the machine deck. So let's check out Cannon Soldier. I'll see what we come up with. So the thing is that, okay, so once again, so we already had our fair taste of a Redux edition of this game already. So this Chaos mod follows a very similar pathway where they reuse a lot of the assets that are already presented in the game. So everything that is in the game, it is still the same. But in a nutshell, I think from what I understood is that, again, like, they reorganize things around. So the AI plays differently, for better or worse. It'll depend on when we go into the actual battle. The decks that they all use have been completely redone as well. So the deck leader will be different. The cards that they use will be different. It might still stay canonically similar to the player for, as a result. So what that basically means is, like, Weevil is a bug duelist. So most likely, of course, he'll keep the bug duelist sense on track. So, if we go up against Weevil, he should be using bugs. That's the idea, right? With Rex in mind, again, same kind of ordeal. He's a reptile dinosaur guy, so he should be using one of the two. Now, the crazy thing is that in the original game, he uses dinosaurs, but in the Redux edition under the Clovis mod, he used reptiles. He actually didn't even use dinosaurs, except for one that I saw. So the game should follow a very similar pathway. A lot of the monsters that we're going to be seeing throughout the game will be varied in a very wide case scenario for all of it too, so we'll figure it out. Now, last time when we did do the first Redux edition, we went on to Kaiba's side because the game was designed to do so. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and give it a try on Yugi's side this time around. So we'll kind of see what kind of comes into play with it. So I'm not too sure what to expect, but I don't even know what my deck is. I have Machine and Pyro, right, with Cannon Soldier. So I'm gonna try and do a couple of things with this run this time around. So again, it'll significantly depend on what type of decks we have, the monsters we come across, what cards are being used by whom and when, and that sort of thing. So I took a really strong push into using very strong cards that I came across throughout my farming and reincarnating. So I magically came across like the Great Moth cards, the pre-evolution stages, as just cards that I had, no fusion required. I had like 7 blue eyes by the end of my run on the Clovis side. I also had a lot of and like a mirror wall, so I'm gonna try to avoid using some of those cards, just depending on the difficulty of the game as a whole. So we'll kind of see. Oh my god, Cannon Soldier, dude, that's actually so nuts. Oh wow, it's actually true because his deck cost isn't $8.97, and then okay, interesting. Let's check out the deck real quick and see what we got going on. The music is different. Well, this is how you know that it worked. Wait, this is so cool, actually. This is, isn't this one like the custom duel or the custom thing? This is so sick, actually. Massive shout out for changing the music alone. I actually really appreciate that. Okay, so we got machines. Okay, we got Cyber Soldier, Yiber Robo. Okay. Cyberstein. Oh, okay. Cyber Commander. Wildcard is face up different position. Okay. Jinzo 7. Brave Skizzer. Dharma Cannon. Transform occupy space normal terrain. Ooh. Okay. I don't remember if it did that, but I'm cool with it either way. Disc Magicians. I have a slot machine? Oh, I have Ground Tacker Bugroth and a holograph? Okay. Oh my god, I have a Machine King? Okay. I have a bat. Nice. Amphibious Bugroth. Okay. Dragon Piper. Okay. Oh wow, I have a Jigen Bucket on. Once for 2 turns face up in defense position. All cards located in... Okay. I was thinking about the Blast Mine card. I forget what the one with the red face. I didn't have that Jigen Bucket on. Yeah. When this card survives 2 turns face up in defense position, all cards located in the surrounding 3x3 area are automatically destroyed. Okay. I have 2 of them. Okay, Muyon Curry, Red Medicine, Okazi. Magical Neutralizing Force Fields. Yeah, it cancels all Spellbind, increase and decreases of attack and defense, and then destroys all face-up trap cards. Okay. Monster Recovery. Solomon's Law Book? Okay. I can play 2 cards from my hand. Dimension Hole. Okay. Dark Energy, Paralyzing Potion, Curse Breaker, Remembrance Control, Infinite Dismissal. Type 0 Magic Crusher. Okay. And a Fake Trap. Okay. Very fascinating. Okay. I actually don't even know how to play machine cards, so we're gonna just... Do I have Wasteland? Oh, I wonder what Rex's, You know what? I'm gonna stick with my my instinct. I'm gonna go up against Weevil first. Because I was thinking that, like, Rex might have the Wasteland field, but, I mean, we'll find out what it boils down to. Wait, this is sick! Okay, wait, this is actually incredible. Okay. Wow, this is the... Oh my god, he has the Great Moth! Okay, wait, this is so cool. This is really cool. Okay. I love this song so much. This is actually really, really cool. The problem, though, is that we're on the forest, and I benefit from wastelands. So, I'll have to see what I can come up with. Okay. 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 I have to think, though, because Cyberstein turns things into Wasteland when he attacks, so I gotta keep it in my mind. Alright. Cyber Commander. So while it's in face-up defense, all monsters go up by 300. Okay. I'd love to test this out, like, low-key. W. Okay, cool. This is just like the... It reminds me of Birdface from the Wing deck side of cards. Ooh. Now, the problem, of course, as well, is that I don't really know what he might have deck-wise, so that's going to be a real concern to me to a high degree. I was thinking, I wonder if there's any way to indicate fusions. I won't. The thing is that I don't know. I don't ever. Machine is actually one of the few card types that I've ever played in Duels of the Roses. So in terms of fusion material, I don't really know a lot. I should have known it was a freaking man-eater bug, man. He was so cocky in his push to my. All right. That I deserve that. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Brave Skizar. I've seen this card, I think, from Bandit Quayside, but I actually don't really know what it looks like. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a very strong start. Okay. Now I'd like to actually... Is it 300? Why is... Am I weird? Oh, I mean, it's a pyro monster. Oh, I already completely forgot about that, actually. Okay. I'm over here thinking, like, why is it getting a 500-point bonus in a... Okay, You'll have to forgive me. My fear is that there's going to be more man-eater bugs, man. That's actually a real concern of mine. I actually want to preserve this card, honestly. I was just trying to see if I can something of the nature with, you know, the power of the fusion. I have no idea machine fusions, so you'll have to forgive me. However, that being said, though, I will use this playthrough's opportunity to not only learn machine fusion, but I'm gonna just try to commit to playing fusion. Oh my god. Okay. That's very not what I thought. He's a Rose Spectre of Dun? Okay. That's actually not good. This is very bad, actually. Let's just use this and see what happens. Okay. It's funny because I have such a massive lead right now in terms of life points, but the game is far from over. Okay. I don't know. I don't know fusions. I'm just trying to throw the waters out. I also think that the field is the same. No, it's not, because he doesn't have... I lied. I tried to think about it, but he doesn't have any wasteland on... I feel like it is similar. There is a wasteland spot right there, and there is one here, but he does not have wasteland on his side in the original game, but he does in this one. So the fields are still very different. It just seemed like a little too similar that I thought that it was going to be different, but it turns out that that's not the case at all. So, you know, here we are. Okay. Thankfully, though, he didn't actually destroy my card, which is honestly like a blessing in disguise. So I'm going to pull out the Cyberstein card. I think it only changes terrain when it engages in battle. It does. So naturally, the card has 1500 attack power. But I still need to figure out a way to like effectively boost this card up. So if I can power up this card, I might be able to kind of sweep a bunch of stuff on his side of the field. But until then, we're going to have to hold out and defensively figure out a way to, you know, formulate some power before we go on the offensive, especially considering that he's heavily functioning well in his own terrain, basically. Let me use this card. What's also really nice to know about is that we haven't encountered the situation that involves the moth yet, which is great. So it kind of does get to show you some of the variants of cards he has in his deck. But the fact that we still haven't actually seen anything with a play of the card is honestly a bit of a concern to me. That being said, though, I think the game is just beginning. Okay. The problem is that right now, I'm actually kind of limited in... I'm a little limited right now because I have a lot of monster cards right now. A lot of my power is, I think, in the bottom half of my deck. And he clearly has a lot of more cards than I do on the field. And the variety of monster versus trap and spell is kind of anyone's game right now, so. But we should hopefully be able to get something up and running. I can't use that Curse Breaker at all. I'd like to think that the Jigen Bakudan is actually a good card to use, but... Okay, I'm gonna try and just... I'm not gonna actually keep it out. I would like to test it, though. Because I want to still cycle through the deck a little bit. I know that I went through all the cards that we have, but I still, like, I mentally don't know what exactly I have. So I kind of have to surprise myself. The short-term memory thing just kicked into full gear, so I have to actually see what cards I come across in the deck before I start realizing what I can use and rely on. Ooh, okay. The problem, though, is that I don't have a way to actually deal with the Rose Spectre right now because all my cards are good, but not good enough. And in my mind right now, nothing is fusing, and that's becoming a bit of an issue because I'm burning through my cards very quickly without actually figuring out, like, what do I need to do. However, thankfully, he hasn't really gone on the full offensive, but it's not going to be that long before he starts to try to push forward. So we'll see. What else do we have now? Ooh. Wait, this might be the moment. Okay, I'm actually going to do this. Let me see if I can come up with a strategy for this. Because when it flips up, it'll be increased. And it should technically go up to 3,000. Which will be insanely good for me. Unless I find out magically that there is another man-eater bug somewhere, which if there is, that's going to really make me sad. I think, like, honestly, I'm concerned that that card is a man-eater bug now that I'm putting it into perspective. So I'm gonna, you know what? Let's just find out. We can't. Okay. That's annoying. That card is kind of helpless right now in its own position. He had a negate attack. Okay. I would love for him to attack me with the Rose Spectre, but... Oh. Okay. I would have actually been safer staying on the Wasteland. But... This is not terrible. Okay. 23. It goes into 18. Okay. We put this down and we sit back and we watch. That goes into 2,000. Actually, yeah, I can't. Because it's getting 300 from the sub commander. No. I can't bait it defensively. I can, however, destroy the Dungeon Worm and be perfectly good. And content with that scenario. Alright. Not bad. The problem, though... Okay, so... I was... Dark Energy. I don't have a... Never mind. Okay. Ooh. that's actually not. I'm actually gonna do that. Like a natural 1800 now? Okay. I think in my mind, my primary cards of function are the combination of Machine King and the Cyber Stein. Just because Stein changes transformation terrains, which is awesome. And then Machine King is obviously strong when my field is full of machines. Okay. Let's just see if we can push ourselves over to get the Rose Spectre to attack our Machine King. We'll buff it up and we'll kill it, and then hopefully that'll be putting us a little bit closer to the edge of being able to actually do something. So we'll see. I don't want to necessarily get the Stein out just yet in terms of battle. I don't think it's going to be strong enough for whatever card is up there. I'm actually going to destroy this spider. I don't exactly know what to do with that card right now. Perfect. Should be 500 to 3,000. Yes. Good. Okay. So now I'm not too worried. I mean, of course, I still want to... What I'm going to try and do without necessarily putting myself in a troubling situation, I'm going to try and see if I can get him to scavenge his deck out a bit. I want to figure out what kind of cards does he... What in the world is he doing? Oh, wow. That was rude. I do want to see what other cards he has. Because in my mind, like, cards like the Great Moth or like the Larva Moth and like the Cocoon of Evolution, those are cards that I am going to try and use, you know, in any way, shape that I can, basically. That move concerns me. Okay. Let's just see if we can shimmy this way a little bit then. I have one. Ooh. Wait, that's actually good. I'm gonna move this up and see if I can bait that card and if it's another bug or something crazy. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try my best to just keep the machine deck in place. Nightmare Scorpion. Okay. I can't do anything against that card, so it doesn't matter. That card doesn't, no, wait, it doesn't not get destroyed in battle. Doesn't it spellbind when it flips over? I think that's what that does. Because it's not like the Maiden where, like, it, oh, okay, yeah. It flips itself for one turn while in battle. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to allow him to live. I feel like the battle has gone a little quick for all things considered. But I'm also concerned that I say this now and then it backfires heavily on me and then I end up getting, sent to the Shadow Realm for it. So I'm gonna avoid. I wanted to avoid that, but this will also do. Okay, I move you here. I move you. Actually, if he attacks the Cyber Sign, he's gonna lose. So I kind of sort of hope he doesn't. Because what, my Machine King went down to 2,400. Actually, that's a possibility of it. It could actually get destroyed as a result. So we'll see what he does. I would like for him to put the Scorpion in defense mode. Guy. Okay. Sure. I don't know what the plan was, but I had to deal with it. For lack of a better, foundation. Oh. Okay. I already forgot. I totally forgot that Solomon's Law Book is in this deck already. Oh my gosh! Wait, that's his card? Wait, I wasn't ready for that. Oh my gosh. Don't. Oh my gosh. All right. Is it too early? Do I try throwing the towel? Ooh. Wait, really? Oh, Cyberstein or Cyber Commander. Oh my gosh. I was like, it doesn't naturally have 2600 defense. And the answer is no, it doesn't. But I forgot already. Okay. Did I put it on? Okay. I get to play another card. Yes. I don't draw a card though. I just play one. Okay. I'm gonna just hold out on using the law book just yet because it's not really. I don't think it's a good place or a time for it though. That's fine. Just take it. I'm not gonna be. I'm not complaining. I was very shocked that he actually destroyed his card to pull out this card in a freaking attack mode. So, you know, A for effort. I let the Machine King be the test dummy just to figure it out. I'm very because it's a mod. I'm very curious about what other cards he has. Oh my god, he has the Ancient One in Deep Forest. I actually really like that card. If there is any Jigen Bakudan in the adjacent space, teleport one to the opponent's in the area. Wait, this is actually cracked. What? Okay, when I had this card in my first Redux playthrough, and I didn't have Jigen Bakudan, so in my mind, this card was useless. This card was only used for fusion summoning, I guess, to make a Metal Dragon that I never made, hilariously enough. But I have a Jigen Bakudan in my deck, so the fact that I can flip this up when there is one on the field, I can just throw it on the opponent's summoning area. I'm gonna look into trying that out. Okay. Okay. I was concerned about it, like, flipping a trap card on me sort of thing, but thankfully we've avoided that situation right now. Alright. I'm asking for it. I am. I'm not even upset about it. I am asking for it. I deliberately let him destroy that card because, you know, we're field testing. It's like I'm in the forest just testing out different, you know, just how do bugs, function in their natural habitat, you know? It's like that situation. Oh, okay. Interesting. I do know what that card does. I think it's interesting that I have that card right now. Okay, he's not going to attack this card with the Hercules Beetle because that would be weird. So I'm gonna move Curse Breaker this way. I'm gonna do that way. Actually, you know what? This kind of works out for me. I'm gonna play this now. Oh, I can't. I forgot. I forgot that I moved it. Okay, I'll do it next turn, maybe, depending on what I pull out of the deck now. Because I'm almost done with the deck. It should be completely neutral. So. Which is good, so I'm not really too worried about it. Cyber Commander, weirdly enough, that card is something interesting. Ooh, okay. I get Spellbound? Are you kidding? Alright. 2 spaces forward? Wow. That is a bold play, sir. That is a very bold play. To be an insect going into a wasteland, like losing a field power bonus, is... I actually always have liked this attack. This is cool. Not bad. Okay. In a hypothetical, he would have lost that. So, the red medicine saved his life. for now. Ooh. That's a play. What's my other card I have in there? Okay, yeah. I've never actually been able to, like, use that card. I actually really like it. Oh, you do draw a card. It shows you how much I know. I didn't think they... Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I was nervous. Okay. It's okay. We're good. Oh, no attack. Oh, come on. It was meant for the Chimera. Alright. You know what is fascinating, though, is that even still, we have not yet seen the Moth. Or Dragon Piper. I said Pied Piper. Oh my gosh. All spellbound cards are free and can move in this turn. Well, I'm not doing that because Lily ate the potion, so... Alright. I mean, I guess I can put this card down. It's not a card that I would ever use, though. So... maybe one day, depending on like the the scenario, if I know that I'm like in danger, because it'd be fascinating to be able to use that card if I'm like in the middle of a struggle. I tried to keep the card alive, and now I understand he has 2 of these worms. Okay. Stein at least came through, though, and gave me the pickup. Alright. Contribution, worth it. Alright. I'll take it. Not happy about it, but I'll take it. Oh. Giant flea. Okay. You know, sometimes I just have to figure it out. That thing's kind of gross, actually. Doesn't it, like, suck blood? And actually, so fascinating, considering that it's a machine, but, like, we're not going to talk about it. Alright. 50 life points remaining. The crazy thing is, I can't move my slot machine. The Chimera will destroy it. Ooh. Do you naturally have 1800 defense? I've actually never really thought about that. You know what? I'm gonna make a weird sacrifice play. It should actually work itself out though. Yep, I sit here and I wait. That card says actually no, he won't, because I already forgot that the numbers is not correct. I did the wrong math in my head. I was like, oh, it'll destroy the bug rock because like it's now defense mode and it'll have less attack. It still doesn't. So sometimes my brain does math that I think is correct, and then I find out very quickly that it's horribly wrong. So we're just not going to talk about it. All right. The actual problem now, though, is that I'm actually running low on my cards, so I don't really have a lot of options to be able to effectively actually combat the field. So I kind of have to play like a fool for a moment. Hopefully, this will give me the win now at this point, because now I'm just stalling. So hopefully the flea attacks that card face down in the wasteland. Okay, that's good. I'll take it. We're going to have to come back and figure out what other cards he has in his deck because I'm not convinced that he doesn't have something insanely strong. He has to have insanely strong cards. Has to. There's no way that he doesn't. He already does, though, you know, with the Rose Spectre and, like, the Mania Bug and him having the Chimera of Flying Mythical Beasts is actually wild. So, but this is a good win. All right. Okay, I'll take that. Yes, that's exactly the card I wanted. Cool. I'll take him. That's good. The Man-Eater Bug would have been a great card to pick up, but the Red Medicine is also a good choice. So I am content with that. Because now, objectively, I have to just replace cards with each other, basically. So, Weevil, good game, man. I still can't believe you have a great Moth for a deck leader, though. Ooh, we're already... Yeah. Let's see. Pegasus. 1295? That's a high number. Keith is at 1174. Okay. Okay. Well, that was part 1 versus Weevil. And next time we're going to check out Rex Raptor and figure out what his deck is. I'm really curious though. Weevil's deck was fascinating for the change that it was. The changes were subtle, but like it still made sense to me. Except for the Mythical Beast one. That one was crazy actually. So yeah, tune in next episode. We'll check out Rex and see what his deck is made of. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.